My Lords, it's a great honour indeed to make my first contribution in your Lordship's House and to follow my noble friend, the Lord Lancaster of Kimbolton, in this important debate. And I want to thank all noble Lords for their very warm welcome that I have received in recent days, and in particular to thank Blackrod, the Clerk of Parliaments, the doorkeepers, of course, who have been so helpful, kind and patient, as well as all the administrative staff and the ever-cheerful catering and cleaning staff who look after us so well, especially in the present circumstances. I am grateful also to my two supporters at my introduction, Lord Morrow of Clogher Valley, whom I have known since I first got involved in politics, growing up in the beautiful county of Fermanagh, and Lord Brown of Belmont, with whom I was elected to Belfast City Council in 1985, the first elected office for either of us. And like him, I have had the singular honour to serve as Lord Mayor of that great city, and although a Londonderry man by birth, Belfast has been my political home for many decades. And the territorial designation in the title I have taken, Duncairn, references the historic electoral area at the heart of the North Belfast constituency, which I have had the honour to represent for some 35 years altogether, first in the Council, then the Northern Ireland Assembly, and for over 18 years in the other place. And, my Lords, as I return to Westminster, much has changed given the current pandemic, but of course Brexit negotiations still loom large. And can I just reiterate my sincere message, which I have expounded since the referendum, that the Government has a solemn duty to deliver Brexit, and it has now done that, but to do so in a way that safeguards the Union. That is its overriding responsibility above everything else. And in our deliberations, it is important to remember that the protection of the peace and political process in Northern Ireland is about recognising and defending Unionist as well as nationalist concerns and interests. And that's something that at times I think seems to be missing in some of the debates, particularly around Brexit. My Lords, I hope to continue in accordance with the traditions and conventions of your Lordship's House to champion the Union, to work to strengthen this United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and as we approach the centenary of Northern Ireland in 2021, next year, to find ways to build on the progress that we have made in Northern Ireland in recent years. And whilst there are many challenges, it is important to acknowledge the vital everyday work of government in Northern Ireland, which is helping to deliver a better future for all of our people. Devolved government in Northern Ireland is not always easy, as we have seen in recent years. But it's vital, and it's vital that we continue to move Northern Ireland forward. But in doing so, it is important that no one is left behind. Our many innocent victims of terrorism deserve to see justice still, proper compensation, and an end to those who would glorify terrorism, which sadly still happens all too often in Northern Ireland, and continued attempts to make terrorists the equivalent of our gallant security forces. That must always be resisted. My Lords, time is too short today to outline the many domestic policy areas which I passionately believe need more attention, but if I may mention two in particular. My own family experience drives my determination that everything possible is done to increase awareness and understanding of people with disabilities. And my experience representing North Belfast and the wonderful people of that area has shown me how our vulnerable children and their families need support and intervention from an early age, with education at the heart of growing communities. My Lords, I believe strongly that our defence and security institutions must be properly resourced and supported to defend us in this increasingly dangerous and unpredictable world. As a member for almost 10 years of the NATO Parliamentary Assembly, along with the noble Lord Campbell, who is with us today in this chamber, I believe more than ever in the crucial importance of a strong United Kingdom at the heart of a strong transatlantic alliance. The regulations before your Lordships this afternoon will ensure the smooth regulation of defence and security public contracts at the end of the transition period. They are another piece in the complex jigsaw of legislation preparing the way for life after Brexit, and as such I am happy to give them my full support. Thank you, my Lords.